One hotel in Mayo charges more for a single night than plenty of people paid for the flight over. So everyone files sleep in an Irish castle under someday. Wrong file. As of publication, there's a genuine castle with turrets, a walled garden, and its own lake where a midweek double costs less than an ordinary Dublin city hotel in July. Today, the castle stays you can actually book, what they honestly cost, and later, the one booking mistake that can put a stranger's wedding between you and your dinner. You're with Celtic Explorer, let's get off the main road. Quick word on why the myth exists. Ashford Castle sits above Lough Corrib at Cong in County Mayo. 5 stars, 8 centuries of history, and in peak summer it prices like it. It's a wonderful place. It's also the exception, not the rule. Because Ireland has dozens of castles running as ordinary 4-star hotels. A bar full of locals on a Friday, a carvery Sunday, a wedding ticking over in the function room. They just happen to have battlements. Here are 4 of them, and then something older than all 4 put together. Start about an hour and a half northwest of Dublin at Kingscourt in County Cavan. Cabra Castle looks the way a child would draw one. Grey stone, arched gateway, creeper up the walls, 100 acres of grounds running into Duna Ree Forest Park. Its party piece is the ghost stories. This place keeps landing on lists of the world's most haunted hotels, and the staff lean into it kindly. If you like your 4 poster with a side of things going bump, this is the one. Rooms start just under €200. Figures on screen, and check before you travel. Now the far end of the country, Ballyseede Castle stands just outside Tralee, and it's the only castle hotel in all of Kerry. Useful because look where it sits. The Ding Gul Peninsula begins 20 minutes down the road, and Killarney is an easy run for the Ring of Kerry. But the reason people come back is waiting at the front door. Irish wolfhounds, proper resident ones, the size of small ponies who treat the lobby as their living room. The reviews name-check the dogs more often than the dinner. Doubles in the castle start from the high 100s, lodge rooms cheaper again. The card on screen has today's numbers. County Leitrim next, and this is the bargain from the top of the video. Leitrim is Ireland's least populated county, which is exactly why the numbers land in your favour. Lough Rynn Castle, near Mahill, was the seat of the Clements family, the Earls of Leitrim. The 3rd Earl was so hated as a landlord that in 1878 he was ambushed on the road and killed. History with teeth, that one. Today you get a 4-star house, terraced walled gardens, and the loch at the bottom of the lawn. Midweek is when it undercuts the capital. Rates on screen. They move with the season. Last of the 4, deep in the Midlands, nobody visits. Kinnitty Castle stands in the foothills of the Slieve Bloom Mountains in County Offaly. Gothic Revival, pointed windows, dark panelling, a long avenue of old trees. It was burned in 1922 during the Civil War, then rebuilt. The Slieve Blooms are some of the emptiest walking country in Ireland, so you'll have the trails largely to yourself. In quiet spells, a room here has been known to dip toward €100. Watch the date, not the average. Time for some honesty. Most Irish castle hotels aren't medieval inside. A lot of what wears battlements here is a Georgian or a Victorian country house, dressed up when castellation was the fashion. Nothing wrong with that, but say you want the real article. Stone spiral stairs, walls thicker than your arm span. There's a way, and it isn't a hotel at all. East of Galway City, near Craughwell, a man called Peter spent years restoring a genuine 15th century tower house. It's called Cahercastle, and he lists it on Airbnb. You get the tower itself, the hall, bedrooms up the winding stair, a turret to take your morning coffee onto. It became one of the most visited Airbnb listings in Europe, and you can see why. Split between 4 or 5 of you, a night here has worked out around €70 odd each. Prices move, so check the live listing for your dates. Guest house money for the real article. The catch? Everyone knows about it now. Book months out, not weeks. Here's the payoff on that booking mistake. Ever wonder why these castles stay affordable when Ashford doesn't? Weddings. The wedding trade keeps a drafty pile heated and staffed, and most of the places in this video host them nearly every weekend of the year. Some, like Lough Rynn or Castle over in Sligo, sell exclusive use, where a couple books the entire property and it closes to the public. So here's what happens to travellers. You book the romantic Saturday, roll up the avenue and find a marquee, a band, and 180 strangers in their good clothes between you and the bar. Or the castle shows no availability at all, and you never learn why. The fix costs nothing. Travel Sunday to Thursday, when these houses are at their quietest and cheapest, and the place actually feels like yours. Then one question before you pay, by phone or email: is there a wedding in that night? Takes half a minute, saves the whole trip. Mind you, if you fancy a free fireworks display and the reception's last sing-along thumping up through the floorboards at midnight, book the Saturday and enjoy yourself. Practical bits quickly. You'll want a car because every one of these is rural and the parkland around them is half the point. All prices in this video are as of publication and they move with demand, so check before you travel. The deep off-season, November into early spring, is when they fall furthest. Booking direct is worth a look too, since the castle's own websites tend to carry offers the booking engines don't. And manage one expectation. These are old houses, floors creak, radiators have opinions, Wi-Fi fades in the thick-walled rooms. That's not a flaw, that's the thing you came for. So no, you don't need Ashford money, you need a Tuesday, a tank of petrol, and one question asked before you pay. That's the road for today. If it saved you a wrong turn, you know what to do. Slán.